welcome back to my channel where we're all about leveling up, elevating, and living our absolute best lives. So today's video is a review and demo, if you haven't seen in the title already, on the flawless, let me read this properly. The Mercier Flawless Lumiere Radiance Perfecting Foundation. I am so over foundations having 10 words in their names, but anyway. So this is a review on the colors 6 and 1 called Truffle. So today's video we're going to talk about the application process, flashback, the price obviously, how available it is, do you need to use a lot, how does it look after a couple of hours, is it cruelty-free and safe, and also the color. So let's get straight into this video. So getting into the application process, I've already put some on. I didn't realize my mic wasn't on me. But anyways, it is so luminous. I absolutely love it. It's more of a hydrating foundation, so obviously matte, like I just feel like it's usually a little bit harder to put on in terms of it's not as seamless, but this honey is nice. So in comparison to the other one, this is definitely better, I would say, for like everyday wear when you're not trying to do like a whole matte finish and look and whatever. Don't mind me, this brush is old. Anyway, I love how nice this is going on the skin. It is beautiful, honey. So I'd definitely say this coverage is rather like medium. There are little areas that just need a little bit of life, but that's what concealer is for. But generally speaking, as a foundation and as a day foundation, this is much lighter than the other ones. It's a light feeling one. I don't feel it on my face at the moment, which is really good and amazing, because obviously I'm going to put foundation on after. It's going to make it a little bit more thick on my face. So it's very nice how light it is. This is very lightweight. This is more my type of foundation, for sure. For sure. So in terms of the application process, this is so easy to put on. One layer, I didn't feel like it was cakey, and I felt like it did what it needed to do really, really quickly, which I do appreciate as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish the rest of my face, and we'll get into the rest of the review. All right, so the next thing I'm gonna talk about is flashback. My last two videos, I didn't do a very good job with this, but today we're gonna do it properly. So I'm gonna take pictures with this lighting. And then I'm gonna go ahead and take some dark pictures and be right back. So I actually really like the photos in the flashback. I feel like I look a seamless color and it still blends with my body, which I really, really like. And that's an ultimate goal, obviously, especially if you're gonna go out and socialize and take photos. So the next topic we're gonna talk about is the undertone. It is supposed to be neutral. I felt like it's pretty neutral. I feel like it didn't take a red or a yellow specifically. Upon applying it, it did have a little bit of an orangey kind of finish, so a little bit of a red look, but that was as I was applying it on my face. So once it actually like oxidized and spread on my face, and once I worked it into my face, the color did make a lot of sense. So I felt like it did settle in to be neutral. If you haven't already, please do take a moment to press that subscribe button and put the little bell, is that what it is? The notification on to let you guys know whenever I upload a video. Since we're getting consistent, honey, and we're bringing more content, a lot more videos will be out, and they're all going to be informative and educational and all about leveling up, elevating, and living your absolute best life. So the price of this foundation is $48, just like the other Laura Mercier, the matte version, I suppose, of this, the matte foundation they have. So 48 USD is a bit on the, I guess, a little bit more on the pricier side. So it is considered, I suppose, like a designer foundation. But in terms of what you're getting, I prefer to pay $48 for this one. It was just so silky smooth to put on. I love a silky smooth glow foundation. Although I do like the matte look, I just love how easy it is to apply more silky smooth foundations than matte ones. But what do you guys personally think? Do you think that's like a lot to invest in a foundation? Do you guys prefer higher end, lower end foundations? I prefer to make the investment and have something that I know guaranteed it's going to be faster and work really well. That's just how I like to operate in life. So, do you need to use a lot? No, and actually what I love about higher end foundations too is that you don't actually need to apply a lot of foundation. You don't need to keep going over the same areas over and over again. I mean, it really does depend on your skin and your problem areas, but personally, one layer is enough for me, and just a little bit goes a long way. So, we're gonna do the after 12 hours and hope there's no issues this time in my video. So right now in Kampala, it is, what time is it? Oh, it's 12:28. So I'll come back in the evening and kind of show you guys how my face ended up settling and how I ended up looking with, I'm gonna say without retouch, and then I'll retouch and kind of show you guys with the translucent powder how it looks. Okay, so we're gonna make this quick. It is so hot, I have to take off my blazer. I am dying of heat. But anyways, so right now, it is 9:46. So that has been a full, I wanna say 8 hours? Good for me, 8-9 hours. I'm so proud of myself. So as you can see, my face is oily and some areas have moved just because of dabbing my face. My best friend here, paper towel, I'm literally sweating bullets. But other than that, if it wasn't for that, I feel like this would have sat really nicely. I haven't done anything with my face. I did take an hour nap, so it's probably why it's even oilier than normal. So this is my translucent powder from NARS. I'm gonna go ahead and apply that, and you guys can kind of see how I fix my face when I'm done. My upper lip is just pure sweat, so I don't even know why I'm putting anything there. So anyway, this is how I touch it up, all my makeup, and you know, it's a little bit better. So what I usually do is do blotting papers first, then this powder. Oh, I feel so much better in terms of what I look like, but yes, it did move a little bit. Totally my fault. Other than that, the foundation still is covering my face, and it's nighttime, so if I was going anywhere at night, I highly doubt there'd be bright lights anyway, so it would still work, but yeah. After 8 hours, pretty good, pretty good. So yeah, anyways, that's pretty much what it looks like. What do you guys think? Minus my oil from my own face. I think the foundation's still there. So, is Laura Mercier a safe brand? I'm gonna put up handy dandy Sephora because it's been so good lately with explaining in the info about brands. But as far as I know from my research I did the other day, it is not. I'm just double checking if this particular foundation is any different. No, it isn't. So, in terms of cruelty-free, it is not a cruelty-free brand. A lot of the higher-end brands aren't. I'm not sure, like I think there's 2 that I can remember, but generally speaking, this is not cruelty-free and it's not necessarily clean either. There are some ingredients that you should definitely double check, and now that I'm getting older and really care about my skin, that I am starting to double check on whether or not you should be putting on your face. So definitely look into it to get more in depth on the cleanliness of it. So my favorite topic is the color. I felt like this color is a match, honey. I really like it personally. Now that I'm looking at it, is a little too neutral. Maybe it needed a splash of some of that extra color, but truffle was perfect for me. There were the other colors, just truffle was the closest that made the most sense for my skin color. In terms of how many colors they actually do offer for this foundation, just show you guys right now on the Sephora website, they could definitely improve in the darker areas. It's not enough for darker skin. It's enough for if you're a light skin or if you're white, but not for darker skinned women. So that's something to consider. And like I mentioned, or if I'm not sure if this video will come out first or the matte video will come out first, but regardless, as I mentioned, they did a good job with their translucent powder. I'm obsessed with the medium deep translucent powder because I think people start to realize translucent does not work for dark skin. You look gross, like you look like gray. So there's some that are better than others, and theirs actually is really good. Another one I'll recommend, totally irrelevant for this video, but the NARS translucent looks really good on black skin, and it's a white translucent, but it looks so good. Like in terms of like mattifying your face and not doing too much, it doesn't do anything really, just mattifies your face when it's oily. My favorite thing, hands down. Medium deep is really good to set my under eyes. That's my favorite right now. But it doesn't work to set my whole face because it is lighter than my face. But yeah, that's everything that I really wanted to discuss in this video. What did you guys think? Do you guys really like this foundation? If you guys have tried it before, what are your thoughts? If not, what do you feel like you would invest in it? Personally, like I said, I love the matte finish of foundations generally, but I love the glowy, like how it feels on your face. It just feels like skin, it feels nicer. And also it's nice to glow in cooler climates. But if you're in a hot climate, I definitely like the matte finish a lot better. But then it's so cakey on your face. It's like, can we get an in-between, honey? Like, where can we get a, you know, like anybody listening? But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. And like always, please check out my other videos, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye, loves.